Let's reflect on the state of play. The last time Seattle re-elected a mayor was 2005. YouTube had just launched, and the iPhone was still 2 years away. Since then, we've had a parade of one-term mayors, each with their own fatal flaw that made voters say, next. And this morning, Katie Wilson appears to be the next mayor. Even though I don't live in the city anymore, I do work here. Seattle is home. It's a city I love, and I genuinely want it to thrive. So let me be clear. I wish Katie Wilson nothing but success, because when mayors fail, cities suffer, and Seattle has suffered enough from good intentions that couldn't translate into good governance. Wilson has made some remarkable promises. Government-owned grocery stores to combat food deserts, rent control across the city, universal summer childcare, social housing developments, a capital gains tax on top of the Jumpstart payroll tax, all paid for by what she calls rebalancing our tax system, which means significantly higher taxes on businesses and anyone she defines as wealthy. These are ambitious goals. History suggests they're particularly challenging. East Berlin had government grocery stores, and they had some supply issues. Stockholm tried rent control and ended up with 20-year waiting lists for apartments. But perhaps Seattle will be different. Perhaps we've discovered something that eluded all those other cities. Wilson supporters believe she's cracked the code. They see a working mom who understands struggle, an organizer who can build coalitions. They are excited, they're hopeful, they believe. Wilson will soon be running a city with 12,000 employees, a $7.5 billion budget, and problems that would challenge someone who's been governing for decades. Her experience running the Transit Writers Union, a nonprofit with a handful of volunteers and some tax filing challenges, has prepared her for something. Oh, and Seattle's budget is $250 million in the red. It could hit $450 million by next year. We've already raided Jumpstart funds, cut jobs, spent the federal COVID money, still broke. The state's facing its own multi-billion-dollar crisis, and into this financial disaster walks Katie Wilson with plans for government grocery stores and universal child care. It's like showing up to a house fire with plans to install a hot tub. The enthusiasm is touching. The timing is optimistic. Interestingly, just this week, Wilson started talking about obstacles and managing expectations. She mentioned change takes time. Not everything can happen at once. It's probably wise. Managing a major city through crises of homelessness, public safety, affordability, and insolvency is different from organizing protests against the people balancing the books. But every expert was once a beginner. Of course, neurosurgeons usually practice on cadavers first, not living patients. But Seattle is resilient. So here's to Katie Wilson, about to discover the difference between reading the owner's manual and driving the car in rush hour while it's on fire. That's a commentary for November 13th, 2025. You can text us at 888-973-5476 or leave a comment at mynorthwest.com.